Have you heard about the biggest controversy in the cookie business since who stole the cookies from the cookie jar?
Cookie! Nom, 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 oh, nom, 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 nom.
So this has become known as the cookie wars of the summer, and it's quickly swept over social media, all powered by the hashtag Utah Cookie Wars. On Thursday, July 21st, Jason McGowan, the co-founder and CEO of Crumbl Cookies, released a statement online accusing startup company Dirty Dough of infringing on Crumbl's trademarks and main design features. In his post, Jason states, the defendants, both foreign businesses copying Crumbl's processes, trademarks, and trade dress in a confusingly similar way. Both defendants have unique ties to Crumbl despite saying otherwise. Whoa, whoa, whoa. This is getting more serious than just who stole the cookies from the cookie jar. Now, while there are some eerie similarities between the companies, we have to wonder, why is the multi-million-dollar overnight success, 800-pound gorilla cookie company going after and suing small startups in the same industry? Now, did Dirty Dough steal the business model from Crumbl Cookies as they claim, or are their hands clean from cookie crumbles and controversy? Well, we're going to dive into all the facts surrounding the lawsuit, but first, let's take a closer look at the Crumbl Cookie empire. Crumbl Cookie started with just Jason McGowan and Sawyer Hemsley, two cousins who were determined to bring the best tasting cookie ever to the market. And after many failed attempts and dollars spent, they finally landed on the perfect recipe and opened their first store in Logan, Utah in 2017 when co-founder Sawyer Hemsley was still attending college. But what started out as a humble Utah cookie shop has quickly expanded to over 370 locations in 40 states in only 5 years, with no signs of slowing down anytime soon. There are 4 main marketing strategies that Crumbl Cookies has perfected that made them a national success. In fact, I even covered these 4 main points in a recent video you can watch all about Crumbl Cookies and how they got started. The link is in the description below. And while you're down there, go ahead and like this video and drop a comment below and let us know what you think about this lawsuit. With such success, a fail-proof marketing plan, and an awesome cookie recipe, why would Crumbl Cookie go after small startup Dirty Dough? In order for this to make sense, let's quickly dive a little bit more into the history and origin of Crumbl's newest competition, Dirty Dough. So Dirty Dough was started by Tyler Peary out of his college dorm room in 2018 in Tempe, Arizona. And after a few successful years, he put out a post on Facebook saying he was looking for investors to open up a retail location, and in came Bennett and Brad Maxwell. The two brothers helped fund the Tempe, Arizona store in 2020, and then later acquired the entire Dirty Dough business from Tyler in 2021. Now, Dirty Dough is all about what's on the inside of the cookie rather than presenting the Instagrammable cookie that Crumbl does. Their cookies are focused on layering flavors, fillings, and mix-ins rather than piling their ingredients on top. If you check out Dirty Dough's About page, you'll see a quote at the top that states, "The other guys can focus on making cutesy, clean cookies that look better than they taste. Dirty Dough sells cookies for real life, which can get a little messy, but it sure is sweet." Shots fired. Seems like Dirty Dough knows they've brushed shoulders with Crumbl Cookies, but let's take a look at the similarities between these two companies. The first thing to notice between these two companies is the aesthetic. So not only are they both using pastels on their website and their social media platforms look almost exactly the same, but Dirty Dough also has a similar font style, and their logo is an outline of a cookie with the bite taken out of it, similar to Crumbl. But it doesn't stop there. Dirty Dough also has a very similar store setup as Crumbl, and that they leave the kitchen area exposed so people can watch their cookies being made, and they package it all up in the same looking and shaped box as Crumbl, but have made their colors blue instead. Okay. Now one could argue, well, hey, similar store design, how many store layout designs can you really have for a cookie shop? Fair point. So what's also interesting is that they also have a weekly rotating cookie flavor and have used a similar marketing style as Crumbl to promote the new flavors each week. So is it possible that Dirty Dough has stolen the business model from Crumbl? Well, I think using the word stolen is probably a strong word. Now, to say that Crumbl may have inspired some of the ideas that Dirty Dough uses may be a little bit more accurate. But what do I know? I'm just the guy on YouTube. To be completely fair, a lot of people are saying that Crumbl actually copied their business model from a brand in Utah called Chip Cookies, which was the original gourmet cookie shop in Utah. So yeah, this just got more interesting. So Crumbl CEO Jason McGowan put out a statement on LinkedIn and he said, well, one of the defendant's brothers of Dirty Dough, who we also believe was involved in the defendant's business, was a former corporate employee of Crumbl who has access to our recipes, schematics, processes, and other proprietary information. We have recently been told by a whistleblower with insider knowledge that the defendant misappropriated the information. Whoa, more shots fired. Okay, so you gotta admit, that's a little bit ironic, right? One brother works for a cookie company, meaning Crumbl. The other brother tries to become a franchisee and gets turned down by Crumbl. And then that other brother later invests and then later buys another cookie company called Dirty Dough. So I'm trying to stay neutral here, but really? You're telling me if your sibling worked for the biggest competitor in your industry, that they wouldn't let a few of the secrets slip at the next family Thanksgiving? But despite this statement, Dirty Dough is still willing to put up a fight, claiming that, hey, our business model is completely different than Crumbl. And in a recent Instagram post on July 14th, Dirty Dough posted that they are not backing down and they will not be threatened by Crumbl. In this post, Dirty Dough launched a call to action with the hashtag Utah Cookie Wars for users to show their support. They also started launching marketing campaigns with billboards that read, "Cookie so good we're being sued," and "Our cookie doesn't crumble with competition," and "We don't file lawsuits, we just have a better cookie." Now, it's definitely some pretty clever marketing. The reality is, Dirty Dough has done an incredible job of spinning this lawsuit to their advantage and generating a ton of press. As they say, any press is good press. Dirty Dough's Google searches have skyrocketed. Just look at Google search trends data that shows that their score went from a near 5 to 100 in just 30 days. So what exactly does the internet have to say about all this? Well, both Crumbl CEO McGowan and Dirty Dough CEO Maxwell both released statements regarding the lawsuit on LinkedIn. And although fans are torn between these two cookie shops, the winner so far is Dirty Dough. All over LinkedIn, you can see posts about people saying that they had never even heard about Dirty Dough until Crumbl sued them. Their name and exposure has exploded, and there are pictures of customer lines out the door of their stores and people going to support the startup franchise. Now, while the Dirty Dough LinkedIn post was outpoured with praise and support, Crumbl Cookies was kind of dragged through the mud a bit as people flooded the comments asking their CEO to stop suing small startups and pointing out that Dirty Dough has in fact not stolen anything. They simply have a better product. Now, given Dirty Dough's CEO's brother used to work for Crumbl Cookie and the CEO tried to become a franchisee of Crumbl, it's probably not that simple. But this is a really fascinating story that's unfolding, and no matter whose side you're on, this is sure to keep people entertained and in controversy for some time to come. Now, as we anxiously await a verdict on the lawsuit, drop a comment below and let us know what you think about this Crumbl Cookie lawsuit against Dirty Dough. Make sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel for more, and I look forward to seeing you on the next one.